Hello people of Earth, I am your host Gamma Exia and welcome to the Battle City Tournament episode 5. And because this is a new bracket B, we'll be introducing you to the duelists, starting now.
Apollo Luna was recruited as a rare hunter after being abandoned by his father and mother. Merrick, employing a persuasive eloquence, managed to enlist him with ease, as Apollo dueled with a deep rage burning in his heart. Christine Young had been invited to join Battle City, but something about it felt off. A strange burning deep in her soul, paired with an odd bond to her deck. As she waited for her turn in the tournament, the feeling refused to fade, making her think about talking to her younger brother to figure out where this strange sensation was coming from. The Dark Mistress is the bearer of the Millennium Scales, and with each duel she initiates, she enters the Shadow Realm, dragging her victims along. However, her sole target remains Joey Wheeler, for reasons unknown to anyone but herself. After returning from Duelist Kingdom to the Stun Bolt School, Diesel Kane realized how many classes he had missed and discovered that the institution had transformed into a dueling school. Now, with a new letter inviting him to participate in Battle City, Diesel Kane is determined to do whatever it takes to escape his uninspiring school environment. The doctor previously worked for Industrial Illusions, but was dismissed by Maximilian Pegasus for creating dueling tigers. He is now seeking new employment and intends to showcase his dueling deck to Kaiba, with or without the inclusion of his tiger. Additionally, he is considering the possibility of developing a dueling monkey as part of his future endeavors. J. John joined the Rare Hunters in the early days, and during this time, she developed deep feelings for their leader, Merrick Ishtar. However, she chose not to confess her love, as she often observed Merrick speaking to himself whenever he was alone, a behavior that left her uncertain. Despite this, her devotion to him was unwavering, and she was willing to do anything for the man she loved, even if it meant enduring the most perilous challenges and venturing into the depths of danger itself. Jay Walker was invited to participate in Battle City. However, the true reason he received the invitation was due to the machinations of the Rare Hunters. Upon discovering this, Jay devised a plan to confront and duel every Rare Hunter he encounters throughout the tournament. Joey Wheeler was deeply disheartened after failing to reach the finals of Duelist Kingdom, managing to secure only a third of the funds needed for his sister's eye operation. Upon returning to the mainland, he rushed to the hospital, only to find his mother in tears, delivering the devastating news that Serenity was gone. Overwhelmed by grief and despair, Joey was unexpectedly invited to participate in Battle City, unaware that the invitation had been orchestrated by the Rare Hunters who had deliberately sent him the letter. After Josh Young returned from Duelist Kingdom, he established a small dueling study club at Domino School. Over time, he recruited several members, as he enjoyed teaching both upperclassmen and underclassmen. During this period, Roland visited Domino School and spoke with Josh Young, explaining that his employer, Seto Kaiba, was planning something significant following the Battle City tournament. Roland instructed Josh to remain discreet about this information, and then presented him with a letter formally inviting him to participate in the Battle City tournament. Kenyu Jones somehow managed to maintain his 7th place ranking, but following the Duelist Kingdom tournament, he began to doubt whether his deck could keep up with the newer cards being developed by Kaiba Corp, as his own deck had started to fall behind in competitiveness. Nevertheless, he resolved to press forward and accepted an invitation to join the Battle City tournament. His spirits were lifted when the Jelly Bean Man spirit encouraged him not to give up, and Kenyu chose to heed that advice. Kevin Blaine is a professional duelist, but unlike many of his peers, he chooses not to participate in large mainstream tournaments, as the top 10 duelists consistently dominate these events. Instead, Blaine remains in the United States, competing in smaller tournaments and bringing the excitement of dueling to countries with few, if any, duelists. Using his prize money, he purchases and distributes numerous packs of cards to encourage local players to duel each other and grow the community. However, when invited to join the prestigious Battle City tournament, Blaine agreed for the first time to take part in such a high-profile competition. Merrick Ishtar is the leader of the Rare Hunters, with his stepbrother, Odeon, serving as his trusted right-hand man. Merrick possesses complete control over the Millennium Rod, Yet a far greater darkness resides within him, one that only Odeon has the ability to suppress. Despite this inner turmoil, Merrick's ultimate objective is to obtain the Millennium Puzzle and the final Egyptian god card, Obelisk the Tormentor. Seto Kaiba appointed Mokuba as the tournament commissioner of Battle City, while also granting him permission to participate in the tournament. Despite his official role, Mokuba is determined to personally defeat any participant who dares to break the rules. Rebecca Hawkins felt disappointed when her deck failed her during the third round of the Duelist Kingdom tournament, resulting in a loss to Seto Kaiba. Despite the setback, she found some enjoyment in witnessing Yugi Muto making his way toward the Duelist Kingdom castle. However, Rebecca chose to head home without checking in, all the while wishing she could have assisted Yugi Muto. Roland serves as a trusted right-hand man of Seto Kaiba, having joined Kaiba Corp immediately after Seto Kaiba assumed control of the company from his stepfather, Gozaburo Kaiba. Since the start of his tenure under Seto's leadership, Roland has consistently ensured that Kaiba receives everything he requires, precisely when he needs it, demonstrating unwavering loyalty and efficiency in his role. Seeker, a former professional duelist who once held the rank of 19, was removed from Pro League 6 months ago after being caught using special ink and contact lenses to view his cards. Now, he has aligned himself with the rare hunters, determined to claim every rare card that crosses his path.
Now let's introduce who's dueling who, starting with
Block B, Match 1, Jay Walker vs. Diesel Kane. Block B, Match 2, Joey Wheeler vs. Apollo Luna. Block B, Match 3, Dark Mistress vs. Mokuba. Block B, Match 4, Doctor vs. Christine Young. Block B, Match 5, Seeker vs. Merrick Ishtar. Block B, Match 6, Rebecca Hawkins vs. Roland. Block B, Match 7, Kenyu Jones vs. Josh Young. Block B, Match 8, Kevin Blaine vs. Jay John.
Now let's begin the duels. And we're on round 1, match 1. We've got Jay Walker versus Diesel Kane. A water deck versus a turtle deck. It's going to be quite interesting because these decks have not been upgraded since Duelist Kingdom, so whoever wins is going to show who has the strongest cards. So we have in Jay Walker's hand 3 Crab Turtle, Catapult Turtle, and Prism, and Pyramid Turtle. And that's a lot of turtle in one hand. Pyramid Turtle gets destroyed and brings out a second one in defensive mode. And on and we got Catapult in defense, but on we got Takanumanos on Diesel Kane's side with Mother Grizzly in attack mode, and we've got two spell and trap cards in the spell and trap card zone. Why would you do that? You can't summon into nothing. You know, sometimes the AI does really make me want to scratch my head, and that's probably one of them. And we get King of the Swamp goes to the grave, bringing polymerization to the hand, and polymerization has been activated, and we've now got the Roaring Ocean Snake, Diesel Kane's boss monster, and we also got the High Tide Girayu. Sadly to say, he should have collected Pyramid Turtle. He would have stood a little bit of a chance, but he will need his boss monster out now to actually hold him off. And the winner of the first duel is Diesel Kane, with pretty much defeating the defense. Maybe on match 2, Jay Walker needs to win this to do the tiebreaker, but if not, Diesel Kane moves on to round 2. Hopefully, Jay Walker gets a better hand than he did in the last duel. But we got Don Turtle, UFO Turtle, Turtle Oath, and the fulfillment of contracts. And we got Legendary Ocean with 7 colour fish coming joining the party. That means UFO Turtle is pretty much useless at the moment. Oh, we do have Dust Tornado. Will he actually use it? Oh, and we get Dust Tornado destroying the Legendary Ocean. And he plays down the Oath card. And UFO Turtle gets destroyed. And all 3 UFO Turtles are now in the grave. Shield and Sword. And we've got Don Turtle and UFO Turtle. 7 colour fish goes to the grave. Monster Reborn, but sadly to say that work is gone for nothing, as Diesel Kane was able to bring back colour fish and he's brought out Mother Grizzly. And we've got a lot of damage, dropping Jay Walker's life points down to 3,200. And we've got Pot of Greed, and you can draw 2 new cards. And the Hidden Spellbook brings 2 cards from your grave to the hand. Now, I have noticed one thing. If the AI thinks it's going to lose, wow, it's actually able to bluff the AI. Oh, and the mystical lamp goes to the grave. And we got Catapult Turtle and Pyramid Turtle in defensive mode. Mother Grizzly 600 damage, dropping Diesel Kane's life points down to 7,000. Catapult Turtle saccharides Pyramid Turtle and attacks. And 7 colour fish gets destroyed, dropping Diesel Kane's life points down to 6,300. Oh, but sadly to say, that's not going to help. And I believe the winner will be Mother Grizzly attacks, leaving. And Diesel Kane wins without even flexing. And let's go on to the next round, the next matchup. See you then. Diesel Kane moves on to round 2. The next match is Joey Wheeler versus Apollo Luna. It's time to duel. We're on 1, match 2. Joey Wheeler versus Apollo Luna. This is going to be quite interesting because Joey's deck has been improved a lot more. Don't know if it's going to do any good, but let's see. Apollo Luna's deck is like an amalgamation of rare hunted cards, so it's going to be interesting seeing his deck. I've got Baby Dragon face down with Magical Arm Shield and Skull Dice. And we got Revival Gem destroying Baby Dragon. Then we've got 2 cards face down in the Spell and Trap card zone. Oh, and it looks like Joey's hand is bricked. And we've now got... Oh, Skull Dice is activating. The Grand Tiki Elder. Dropping their life points at attack points by only 100. And Joey Wheeler's life points is 5,200. But sadly to say, it looks like if he doesn't summon the monster soon, Scapegoats will be the only cards what you... Oh yeah, and it activates Scapegoats, bringing out 4 sheep tokens. And the yellow sheep token gets destroyed, but Magical Arm Shield activates, destroying both Revival Gen and the Elder Tiki. And a Luna Polo has took over 1,000 damage. Trapple gets destroyed, and we've now got Guy the Fierce Knight, who gets literally destroyed on the first turn he's summoned. And Revival Gem comes back in defense. And we've got another Mystic Tomato joining the field. And 2 sheep tokens have been destroyed. And we've got trapped hold face down. And we've got all three Mystic. Oh no, we've got all two Mystic Tomatoes with Revival Gem. And looks like Joey's only had 2,300 life points remaining. And sadly to say, his hand is bricked. He's only been able to summon a handful of monsters and they're all gone to the grave. So the winner of the first match is Apollo Luna. I'll see everyone in match 2. With match 2, Joey needs to win this to do the tiebreak. If not, Apollo Luna moves on to the next round to face off with Diesel Kane. It's time to duel. Oh no, that looks like a lot better run for him. We've got backup soldier, Kunai with chains, and trap hole of spikes. We've got Potter Grid, and you know what that does? Draw you 62 cards. And Trap with Spikes destroys Revival Gem. But Monster Reborn brings it back for round 2. This jam shows more ball than everything else. And we've got Guildford the Iron Knight attacking, but Widespread Ruin sends it to the grave. I understand why he's not attacking with the Wasteland, the Warrior of the Wasteland. Kunai chain activates, increasing the attack by 500. And a Revival Gem goes to the grave, but its special ability does activate, meaning Apollo Luna loses 1,000 life points. And now we've got Masaki, the legendary swordsman. And we've got Mystic Tomato joining the party. Oh, got Trappo joining the field. Oh, and we activate Magic Arm Field, sending Rival Gem to the grave. Mystic Tomato destroys the Samurai. Oh, Graceful Charity, that's gonna help. And Joey destroys the second Rival Gem, dropping Apollo Luna's life points down to 4,050. But sadly to say, both comes back with a vengeance. And Heavy Storm activates, but Graceful Dice does activate to increase Warrior's Wasteland defense points, and it works. That means Joey's just survived, and well, what would have destroyed his life points. And we got Flame Manipulator. First Revival Gem is destroyed, but will be coming back. Second Revival Gem is destroyed and will be coming back, dropping Apollo Luna's life points down to 2,000. What's ironically thing is that I have actually put healing spells in. Oh, that's a bad move for. Graceful Charity brings 3, gets rid of 2, summons Giant Germ in attack mode, and Lady Warrior of the Wasteland goes to the grave to bring out a second one. But yeah, that was a bad move. You should never flip Morphing. Oh. And we've got Potter Grey drawing 2 new cards. And we've got Blue Flame Swordsman in attack mode. And Blue Flame Swordsman sacrifices some life points, attack points should I say. And we've got Kunai with chains face down. And the AI is thinking, which I can't really blame it because at the moment it has nowhere to go. Viral Gem's too weak. Oh, and Kunai with chain activates, increasing Blue Flame Swordsman's attack points. And Blue Flame Swordsman goes to the grave. And we've got Rocket Warrior. Rocket Warrior destroys Revival Gem. Revival Gem activates its special ability. What a dum-dum. Apollo Luna only has 450 life points remaining, and I don't know where actually has the goal to use that card. Oh, and we got the last survival gem in attack mode. Why? I don't really know. But it looks like she's giving up. Oh, this could be a trap. And we get Guildford, the lightning. And checks the second duel. So we will be going to the tiebreaker event. I'll see everyone there. And we have a tiebreaker. We've got Joey versus Apollo. Both duelists are shown by the decks are strong. But can we see who goes on to face Diesel Kane in the next round? And we've got Alligator Sword, Panther Warrior, Gearfried the Iron Knight, and Rocket Warrior. And we've got Panther Warrior in attack mode. And we get Potter Greed, and you know what that means? You can draw 16 cards. Oh, we've got 2 Rocket Warriors. And we've got Gearfried the Iron Knight attacking, doing 300 damage to Apollo. And Gearfried goes to the grave as Panther Warrior attacks, dealing Apollo down to his 4,700. And we got Mystic Tomato in attack mode. And we got Rocket Warrior. Why not attack with Rocket Warrior first? And we got Grand Tiki Eldit in attack mode. And Dust Tornado destroys Funan with chains. And I'm guessing that's the Ogre card. And Giant Trini activates, sending all the spell cards back to the hand, except just his And we've got Rocket Warrior. Rocket Warrior destroys a rival gem. Rocket Warrior goes to the grave and sends Steel Ogre Grottle to the grave. Rival gem comes back in defense. I've got Grand Tiki Elder in attack mode. I've got Alligator Swordsman. Again, you could do more damage if you actually attack Rival Gem. I've got 2 Rival Gems now. And a Rival Gem goes to the grave, activates special ability, dropping the life points down to 1,100, but activates Time Machine for some god known reason to bring Rival Gem back. And we got another card in the Spell and Trap card zone, but it looks like oh, and we got Raigeki. Raigeki activate, destroying both rival gems, and that means the winner of the duel is Joey Wheeler. That means Joey Wheeler will face off with Diesel Kane in round 2. I'll see everyone in match 3. Joey Wheeler moves on to face Diesel Kane in round 2. In the next match, we have the Dark Mistress versus Mokuba Kaiba. It's time to duel. And we're on round 1, match 3. The Dark Mistress versus Mokuba. And just to tell everyone, we are in the Shadow Realm for this match, as Mokuba uses the Millennium Scales as the Dark Mistress uses the Millennium Scales to send us to the Shadow Realm. So if Mokuba loses this duel, he stays in the Shadow Realm until the Dark Mistress gets defeated. And we get Monster Reborn bringing back, oh my god, bringing back Mokuba's boss monster in attack mode. And we got Red Eyes Chick going to the grave to bring out Red Eyes Black Dragon. We've got literally two boss monsters on the field in matter of minutes. And I don't really know how Mokuba's going to handle that. Oh, well, I found out how he's going to handle that. And is that Dragon Explosion or Exploding Dragon destroys his boss, destroys his own boss monster, as now we got a giant German defense mode, and we've got petite dragon, decoy dragon in attack mode with a face down card, and we've got the Black Stoner Legends going to the grave to bring out another Red Eyes Black Dragon, and Red Eyes destroys the giant rat to bring out a Cyclops. Cyclops goes to the grave, leaving Decoy Dragon in defense alone. And we've got another card in defense with a spell or trap in the defense in the spell and trap card zone. And Trap Hole destroys I didn't get the name of the card. Double Coston. Oh, it looks like Mass Dragon's drawn the hand. But to be honest, I really don't know what they're going to do. And Raigeki destroys 2 Red Eyes and a Giant Germ. And now we've got the Twin-Headed Behemoth attacking for 1,500. Oh, we've got Mystic and Blackstone Legend brings back a Red Eyes back to the hand and brings back Blackstone of Legend to the hand. Master Dragon destroys the Tomato to bring out a Sangan. Sangan goes to the grave, and we get Snake Hair. And we've got Decoy Dragon back into attack mode. And Blackstone Legend activates, sending it to the grave to bring out Red Eyes Black Dragon out again. Red Eyes attacks, but Widespread Ruin destroys it. Wow. The Dark Mistress is trying to keep out monsters, but most of it actually showing you that has improved since Duelist Kingdom and the Game Shop tournament. As the Dark Mistress only has 2,800. And the Darkstone Legend activates, bringing back the Blackstone Legend to the hand. And we get Wabaku. That means no damage this turn. And pretty much, and everything goes back into defense. Oh, that's just mean. And Mokuba has activated Ring of Destruction, dealing 1,700 to both duelists. And Red Eyes destroys Twin-Headed Behemoth. And Twin-Headed Behemoth comes back in defense with decreased tap points and defense points. Oh, and we get Mokuba's boss monster yet again. But sadly to say, that will be end of game. That means we'll go to match 2. I'll see everyone there. And now back in the Shadow Realm with the Dark Mistress and Mokuba. Mokuba only needs to win this to move on. But if the Dark Mistress wins, we go on to the tiebreaker. It's time to duel. Oh, and we've got Summon Skull, Red Eyes Black Dragon, the Blackstone of Legends, the Giant Germ, and Wabaku. That is an interesting hand. Oh, that's just mean. And we've got Battle Ox in attack mode with 2 cards face down. And we've got the Alliance of Darkness. Why would you get rid of the only 2 cards? And the gate attack goes to the grave. And we've got 2 Battle Ox and Call of the Haunted been activated to bring out the Cyber Cyclops. Mystic Tomato brings back Sangan. Sangan gets destroyed. Sangan brings Snakehair to the attack. And the Cyber Cyclops do 2,400 life points, dropping the Dark Mistress life points down to 4,900. Oh, Cyber Cyclops destroys Giant Germ. Giant Germ summons 2 more. Both of them get destroyed, doing 500 damage each time they get destroyed. So Mokuba's just took 1,500 damage. And we get a boss monster. And we got Polymerization getting Summon Skull and Red Eyes Black Dragon to get a Dark Mistress boss monster, a Black Skull Dragon. And Blackstone of Legends has been resummoned to the hand. Black Skull Dragon does 700 damage, dropping Mokuba's life points down to 5,800. Commons with 0. Blackstone of Legends. Blackstone of Legends gets destroyed. What a surprise. Oh, I've got another Snakehead joining the party. Black Skull Dragon does 1,500, with Snakehead doing 1,500, leaving Moku with only 2,800 life points. And Hidden Spellbooks bring back 2 spell cards, which was Grateful Charity and the other one I couldn't see in time. And we've got Snakehead's version 2. Oh, and we've got Twin-Headed Behemoth getting destroyed. And Black Skull Dragon does damage and wins the second round. That means we all go to the tiebreaker. I'll see everyone there. And we're on the tiebreaker event. Does Mokuba able to live through the Shadow Realm? And will the Dark Mistress win? It's time to find out. It's time to duel. And to be honest, I'm much surprised. I enjoy watching the Dark Mistress's deck play out, because when I built it, I didn't know how well it was gonna gel with all the decks. But I'm glad I actually did see what sort of deck it could become. And we got Mass Dragon destroying the Mystic Tomato. Both of them gets destroyed, and they'll summon something either stronger or the same card. And we've got Red Eyes Black Chick, and we've got Twin-Headed Behemoth. And now, so we've got Snakehair, Summon Skull, Red Eyes Black Dragon, 2 German, and he said Germans, 2 giant germs. Oh, I've got Force Raider and Snakehair joining the party. If Dark Mistress can get Polymerization again, she will win. And we've got Summon Skull. Summon Skull attacks, but Widespread Ruin stops it cold. I would have sent Red Eyes to the grave. And we've got Sangan attacking. We've got Giant Rat attacking, and we've got Twin-Headed Behemoth attacking, dropping the Dark Mistress life points down to 3,400. Oh, and we've got Allegiance to the Dark. By sacrificing Snakehair, we're going to actually get a boss monster out again. And Mystic Space Typhoon destroys one of Mokuba's face down card. What was I skipped that. Dragon Rage. And Blackstone of Legend brings back Red Eyes back to the hand. Oh, next Giant Rat gets destroyed. Giant Rat activates and brings back another Giant Rat. And Giant Rat gets destroyed and gets brought out another Cyber Ogre, leaving if I can remember his name, Mokuba. Mokuba destroys Old Trader. It's going to be quite interesting to see what both duelists do. And we've got Black Legend of Stone activating, sending it to the grave to summon Red Eyes Black Dragon in attack mode. And we've got Infernal Firebolt doing 2,400. And another 800, dropping life points, nearly equalising. It's one of them things that Red Eyes and Black Skull attacking on the field. It's one of them rare times. Oh, I've got Red Eyes Spirit. Sangan gets destroyed, bringing one card to the hand, which is Twin-Headed Behemoth. And we've got Twin and the Dragon. Oh, sadly to say, not worth saying, as the Red Eyes Spirit goes to the grave. we've got twin-headed behemoth. Speed summoned. And now we've got the double cost in attack rate. Master Dragon gets destroyed. And Master Dragon brings out another Master Dragon. Master Dragon gets destroyed and brings out another Master Dragon. Now it brings out Decoy Dragon. And Master Dragon, twin-headed behemoth comes back to play. And all cards are in defensive mode. Oh, I've got Dark Spirit of Alliance. And Wabaku activates, destroying, unable to destroy any monsters for this turn. And we get Monster Reborn, bringing back Exploding Dragon in defense mode. Clever. That's probably actually one of the clever moves you could have done. Oh, thank God she didn't use it. Red Eyes destroys Sangan and... I didn't see Sangan and Twin-Headed Behemoth. And Black Skull Dragon destroys Decoy Dragon. And now we've got... Oh, and Red Eyes Black Dragon gets destroyed to Exploding Dragon's special effect. But sadly to say, that's not going to work. And Blackstone and Legend activates, bringing back Red Eyes to the hand, to the deck, bringing back Blackstone of Legends to the hand field. And the winner is the Dark Mistress, and Mokuba is now in the Shadow Realm for the rest of this tournament. Let's hopefully we can see if anyone can bring him back. Mokuba has been sent to the Shadow Realm, and the Dark Mistress has moved on to round 2. In the next match, we have the Doctor versus Christine Young. It's time to duel. And on round 1, match 4, the Doctor versus Christine Young. And this is going to be interesting because the Doctor has an archetype deck of the Magnet Warriors. And it's going to be interesting to see if I can hold up against Magnets. It's time to duel. Oh, it's not a very good hand for the Doctor, as he has... gonna have to look. Epsilon, the Magnet Warrior. Negate attack. Long Wave, no entry. With Spirit of the Earth's Art and Magnet Instruction. Oh, I've got a UFO Turtle powered up with Salamandra. And we've got Solomon Wishes increasing attack. I've got 2 Magnet Warriors on the field, and the first UFO Turtle goes to the grave to bring out UFO Turtle number 2. But that doesn't go nowhere thanks to Wabaku. And Solemn Wishes increases Christine's life points by 500. And Monster Reborn brings back... Is it Boss Monster? No, we get Alpha, the electronical warrior. Wow. And with the first Magnet Warrior attacks, destroying UFO Turtles, bring back the Fire Assailant, Lady of Assailant to Flame, and Firefox gets brought back to the grave, from the grave to the deck. The Flame Assailant does destroy the first Magnet Warrior. Spirit of Flames destroy the other, and now Alpha the Magnet Warrior is in attack mode. Oh, I've got Spirits of the Earth Art, bringing back one of the Magnet Warriors. The first Magnet Warrior destroys itself, but activates special ability. And we've got wow. Wasn't expecting this. We got Valkyrian, the Magnet Warrior, in attack mode, and Solemn Wishes is gonna have to try its best now to keep up the healing. And Valkyria attacks, but with Backfire does 500 damage each time a fire monster gets destroyed. Solemn Wishes increases life points again to 800, back to 8,000. And Solemn Wishes activated again. And we've just had Torrential Flames doing 1,000 life points. Oh, and we've got Widespread Ruin getting rid of Valkyria. And we've got Swords of Revealing Night with Gamma's Electronical Warrior in attack mode. And Solemn Wishes is pretty much gone back to how it was first turn. Now we've got Beta is it Alpha? No, Beta the Magnet Warrior in defense. And that destroys the Dark Assailant, but sadly to say, it's going to inflict 1,000 life points for destroying that fire monster. And that leaves the Doctor with only 4,800 life points. Solemn Wishes increases life points again to 8,800. Magnet Warrior attacks, but when it flipped, it destroys 3 cards and did 800 life points. But it's also going to deal 1,000 life points as well. That leaves the Doctor with only 3,000 life points. And we got another trap card face down. And that was the Fire Art. It's a good thing that did get destroyed. Oh, got Call of the Haunted. That's going to actually help. Solemn Wishes increases the life points again to 9,800. And we've got Magnet Field activating, but the Mystic Space Typhoon destroys it. And we've got Call of the Haunted bringing back, not Valkyria for once, but we've got, I'll tell you in a second, Delta, the Magnet Warrior, but Widespread Backfire activate, getting 1,000 life points. But Beta the Magnet Warrior does 1,700. The problem is with Firefox attack, he's pretty much Christine's actually put up one of the strongest defense she could made. And Delta attacks, but Backfire will activate again, doing 1,000 life points. And Alpha attacks, dropping Christine's life points down to 6,900. But Firefox will come back again. But this time, we can't be attacked. And Christine's life points drop. And we've got Fisher destroying Delta. Delta activates special ability to bring out another Valkyrian in defense mode. And we get Volcano. And Christine, using smart moves, destroys her own Firefox to activate Backfire, dealing 1,000 life points to the Doctor. And the winner is Christine. I'll see everyone in match 2. And we have match 2. Can the Doctor take a win to do the tiebreaker? Or will Christine burn deck show why the Doctor will need some aloe vera? It's time to duel. Aloe vera. And we've got Alpha the Magnet Warrior, we've got Delta the Magnet Warrior, Raigeki the Rock, Bombardment, and I think Negate Attack. Yep, and in the trap year we've got Beta the Magnet Warrior and Valkyrian as well. And the first damage of the duel does go to Christine by 5,500. And we've got Solemn Wishes activating. And we got Beta the Magnet Warrior. Barbecue activates, saving the saving the Lady Assassin of Flames. But before that happens, she uses the spell card of the Spiritual Flame Art to do damage of 1,500 to the Doctor. Solemn Wishes activated, restoring her life points back to what it was at the beginning of the duel. And now we've got Alpha, the Magnet Warrior, attacking. Oh, but Widespread Ruin destroys Beta. And we've got another card in defense. Solar Wishes activating, increasing life points. And we've got Call of the Haunted, bringing back the Flame Assailant. But negate attack will stop that. Is it the Flame Assailant? The Lady Assassin of Flames. And we've got Backfire activating. And we've got another Delta sending another monster to the grave. So I can say that the Flame Assassin of Flames have been destroyed, doing 500 damage to the Doctor, but it looks like the Doctor's taking revenge, nearly wiping out nearly all of Christine's life points, dropping her down to 3,700. Well, back to 4,200, should I say. Oh, we've got Epsilon joining the party, sending another monster to the grave. Oh, and lucky enough, we've got the Battle of Footballer in defense. Solemn Wishes to start increasing the life points again. But we've got Flame, Torrential Flame doing 1,000 to the Doctor and 500 to Christine. Solemn Wishes actually increasing life points again. And he plays another monster card in defense. And Magnet Warrior attacks, but activates the special card, sending 3 cards to the grave, dealing 800, then dealing 500, dropping the Doctor's life points down to 2,100. Solar Witch is activated, doing another 500 life points. And we've got another monster in defense. How many monsters have they got? 6. And now we've got Alpha, the Electronical Warrior in attack mode. So what's this? Oh, even good card. And we've now got the Charboy Impachi in defensive mode. And sadly to say, because they messed up how many monsters the Doctor's summoned. And we've got Beta, the Magnet Warrior. And we're going to actually see the first time in a long time. Wait, why is it only sacrificed 2? Valkyrian does 2,200 life points, but Backfire activates, leaving the Doctor with only 1,200 life points. And Solemn Wishes activates again. And the second, oh, bloody hell bells. Solemn Wishes activate, giving another 5,000 to Christine, but sadly to say, there's nowhere else to go. And Valkyrie attacks, but why would you? You could have survived at least 2 more turns, but sadly to say, with UFO Turtle getting destroyed, you take 1,000 life points, leaving you only with 200. And now you got even the Flame Soul, the Soul Flare Dragon in attack mode, meaning you can attack up to 15,000. And the winner is Christine. By sacrificing one of her weak monsters, she was able to reduce the Doctor's life points, so she will be moving on to round 2 to face the Dark Mistress. I'll see everyone later. Christine Young moves on to round 2 to face the Dark Mistress. In the next episode, it will be the Seeker versus Marik Ishtar. See you later.